Alright guys, welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2 in VR. We are in Innsbruck, Austria, which I think is the capital. They hosted some Olympic Games. They're famous for, I think, a skiing jump and being nestled in the Alps. My dad and I went here on a motorcycle trip many years ago, so I'm kind of familiar with the area a little bit, just a little bit. Today's itinerary is to head out of town. I think I'm heading east towards a mountain pass. Unfortunately, this game does not have Stelvio or any of the famous passes for motorcycles and cars, but it does have one that goes into Italy. I think it would actually technically be near the Dolomites, so this might be that side of the mountain range. We'll go find out. So they updated this map in 2022. There was a different version of Innsbruck, and it got updated. The mountains before kind of looked like mounds of dirt, whereas now it's proper. I gotta go this way to the highway. I'm also gonna turn on my lights so I don't get a ticket. There we go. So I think it's 6 o'clock in the morning in the game. So I'm hoping when I get there we're gonna have some sunlight. Some moo cows in the field. I think now we're heading into the foothills. We're going to be hitting some little towns. Usually have like cafes and chalets, flowers off the front balconies and at the windows. They're kind of famous for it. Some mopeds. So there's no speed cameras in this game like there would be in Europe, but they do spawn cop cars, and as soon as they see you, they give you a ticket. It's the same with on the mountain pass. If you have a load on your truck, if you pass a cop car, it's a $3,000 fine, which is the same as some of the speeding tickets. So if you wanted to, you could speed, but it'll probably cost you $3,000 every few minutes. Some of these places are where you would get a load and pick up a specific type if you're looking for machinery or agriculture, or you go to a mines if you want to carry big things, or some DLCs if you want to get like extra size overloaded stuff. In that, I think, scenario, they shut down some of the roads, or they have like a truck that leads the way. Uh-oh. Looks like they got in an accident. No motorcycles on these highways, which would be more realistic. It's a whole bunch of like packs of BMWs would be really cool. So it looks like we're losing the fog. Getting some nice weather now. It is 7:45 in the morning. going to be coming into another town, and we're going to take a right. That's going to take us up to the mountain. Kind of on a back road. Shore is pretty though, eh? There's a hotel. Where's my beer? It's a hot day on Canada today. I think it was 45 degrees outside with the humidity, or more. Might have been 47 or something. Now this might be a landmark because it's a very specific building in shape, and it looks like there's a ski hill there. This is probably some resort. No skiing today. I went out for a quick walk and frick man. If I was on my motorcycle, you wouldn't be able to go fast enough to cool off. Like, the engine would melt you. The humidity was insane. There was a lot of clouds, so there wasn't even that much, like, there wasn't like UV heat from the sun. It just felt like an oven. Like it was a pressure cooker. It was like a sauna. I think it was a sauna in a literal sense. But the air like didn't seem muggy. I know we were having forest fires. Was it last year? And you could smell it. It smelled like burning plastic, or there was something in the air. It was like humid, but it also, the air felt dirty. And at least today, the air felt a lot cleaner. Every time I come to this intersection, it gives me a warning, radar warning of the speed. This fancy brand new truck has lane assistance stuff and speed following breakage. It's got radar lemmings and F1 controller pod rocket launchers. I literally just bought this truck this morning, so I gotta read the manual. It's nice and quiet. It's a 12-speed, 700 horsepower behemoth. And I've got it with the... I'm not a trucker. I've got it with the wheels on the back that lift when you don't have a load, so then your wheelbase shortens. So we're going to get some nice turnage. Mountain turnage. We'll be able to do the switchbacks. And it's got enough gears and horsepower. It's not really over-revving or making a lot of noise. It's a very quiet truck. Very torquey. Nice interior. Oh. It's got red lights. I don't know if you can see, but I've got red lights down there all over the place. At nighttime, it looks cool, and a nice big GPS, which is the other trucks don't have, so you usually have to mount something on the windscreen. Oh, we're here. We're in the mountains. We're getting there, I can tell. Look at that. Oh, Bubby. It looked just like this. There's the hiking trails and the river. There's usually a river splitting the highway from one side to the other. Covered bridges. I guess this is for the avalanches or for the rock falls. Oh, we got construction. Uh-oh. Watch for oncoming traffic. Hey, boys. And the pearly gates. As the bus pulls over, it's picking up passengers. Pay the fine. Hello. I'm with him. Oh, fine, I'll pay. What was it? 124 euro. So that's $2.25. Canadian pesos. Alright. It looks like we lost the sun again. That sucks. Not happy about that. Let's see what happens when we get up there. If the weather's really shit, I'll have to do this again sometime, but... at least it's not raining. I shouldn't have said that. So I'm using an old Logitech GT controller. I got this at Canada Computers probably 2010 or earlier. I would have bought it for, what would this game I'm playing? It would have been Test Drive Unlimited 2 or Test Drive Unlimited 1. That would have been 2006, like 2008. Refurbished for $60 Canadian. I really wanted to get the one with the shifter and the clutch in the 6-speed. But never really got into driving games that much. Got into flying games for a little bit. When I bought this, I haven't even thought about it now. Like playing this game, sorry, no. No, I guess I have bought this game. Lots of DLCs. Oh yeah, we got some nice weather. Oh, look out. Yeah, lots of nice DLCs in this game. It is worth it. These guys do update the game regularly. Lots of improvements and details added. Look at these mountains. Bobby. You know, if you've traveled Europe and there's some spots that you have fond memories of, you'll probably recognize some of those places in this game. It's uncanny. Uncanny. VR is where it's at. If you can get an Oculus headset, I'd love to see how that looks. The index that I'm running is great, but it is old. I do have a bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a screen door effect. So there's a little bit of softness in the image. But you know, when everything's moving and you're chilling, it's nice. It's not too bright. It is low contrast compared to OLED. It's not a bad thing though. I don't know, I'd love to try an Oculus. Oh yeah, it looks so cool. The new, or the Meta, I don't know what the hell it's freaking called now. There's that other one, there's the tiny little glasses one that are supposed to be really wide field of view, and they have like a really small profile on your face. $2,000. Insane. I don't mind the cable of this thing. Ooh, Lamborghini. I'm gonna keep it until it decides it's no longer time. It works well. I was playing Into the Radius a while ago. I should get back into that over the winter time. Oh, we're close. It's a very hazy day. This game has a lot of different weather in it. It does pretty good with lighting effects, and it's old school. Could only imagine what this game would look like if they made it today. I mean, the updates are pretty good. Computer's a little choppy. My apartment is toasty. I got fans running. Everything's running. It's not quite enough. Here we are. We're gonna head into the visitor parking center, and I'll put us into a little diorama movie mode thingamajig. What am bouncing like that. It's not tracking my head properly. So we got that side. Looks like a restaurant down there, maybe. The one we went to, there was a motorcycle museum at the top before the thing burnt down. I have video and pictures of that place. Wow. Go up and get a soda pop. Let me park the truck so it doesn't roll away here, and I'll give you a little view, a little tour. It's a cool truck. Grossglockner. Okay. A hiking trail. Pretty wild. We're going under that bridge just a little bit. Maybe a hotel or something, an inn. Oh, the hiking trail, that's right. Very cool. Very cool spot. Alrighty, I'm gonna jump into bed. Alright. Head down the other side. It's not as exciting in this other direction, I don't think. See if we get a cool view though. Wonder what the temperature is outside. 5 Celsius. That's nice. I think it's 30 degrees out. The sun is just starting to go low. I think it's about 7 p.m. right now. Could you imagine taking a scooter all the way up here? We're going pretty fast. Goodbye, Grossglockner. Do I have other horns? It's high beams. Where's my other horn? Do I have other horn button? Where is it? No, that's high beam as well. Oh, brakes. Cool little rest spot. Temperature's changing. Rising to 10 degrees. See what it's like once we get to the bottom. Should be like 31. I remember it would get really cold on the way up. Like you would be closing your vents. You're not on the pass for very long. This would be like 20 or 30 minutes. It'd be like 15 minutes at the going up to the top, and then 15 minutes down the other side would be pretty cool. But The day was hot, so you didn't mind it. It was fresh air. It was fresh air. That's buggy. Game is missing motorcycles. It would be amazing if there was like singles and then little groups. Is that a ski hill or gondola thing up there? It looks like it. Yeah, yep. Or is that power lines? Looks like ski lift. There's parts of the map I haven't been to yet. Would be like, I think I haven't been back up to Norway. I think it's Norway. I think they updated a whole bunch of stuff, and you're doing like a mountain range along the ocean. Kind of looks like BC almost. I remember the graphics were old and it looked really cool, and then I heard they updated it around the same time they did this, and I just have never been back up there. And what I mean by that is like I kind of keep my home base near Italy because I do like being along the sea and like France and the mountains, and like the area is really nice, obviously. But you can go like to Spain, France, England. You can go up to England. That's where the game started. And then they started adding more of Eastern Europe until recently. So I don't go north unless I'm doing a trip that is like I have a large or an expensive long trip load, and it's probably out of Innsbruck going up there, and that's going to be quite a long time in game to get up there. And once you're up there, there's not a whole lot of directions you can go in because you're basically at the end of the continent, so it just seems more like you're always taking the same highways there. So I just ended up sticking like basically Central Europe because you can just pivot anywhere. You can fast travel in this game, so sometimes I'll start picking a different region and I'll make that a bit of a home base. You buy garages basically, and then basically make in your head you make your garage your home base. Play from there for a while, and then nothing's quite like this though. Like nothing is quite like this. This is like exactly the kind of stuff I was riding. I have old GoPro footage. It's really old shaky stuff. The camera was pointed down because it was mounted so high on my helmet. I was worried I was going to miss the road. It's old footage, but I got something. That's that. We're out of here. Back to civilization. It is 23 degrees. I don't know where I'm going from here. I think it pops me out into a town. Oh, it'd be nice if you could like pull in over there and get a coffee. Get some sustenance. Old cemetery. Checking the menu out. I remember I'd be doing that. I'd be trying to read the menu. We didn't have Google Lens. So you had to ask somebody if they could read the menu for you. There was a couple of German guys on our trip that were really good about helping us. And our guides. That's right. Oh, there's a gas station down there. Let's head to the gas station, top her up. And we will call it a day. Because nothing's going to be quite as nice or as pretty as this spot in this game, to be honest. I do feel very jittery. I'm trying to think if I did up my grass settings and stuff, so that might be... I might have to reduce some stuff. I turned some things down, I turned some things up. It felt like it was running really smooth. I think as soon as I start recording, though, it's just enough of a load. Oh, we'll go right, actually. Interesting, I've never been straight. Wonder what's down there. Alright, coffee time. Thanks for coming along. Hope you liked it. If you've never been to Austria, I highly recommend. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't think anything in life is going to get any cheaper, so if you can go, go. If you are going, lucky you. And if you don't get to go, well, you could buy a Euro Truck Simulator for a few bucks, get a used headset, and you'll get like 2% of what it's like. All right. Have a great night, guys. This truck's cool. How do I get out of here?